Have you ever caught yourself wondering, do I still have it? Does anyone even notice me anymore? Maybe you've glanced in the mirror, spotted a few more silver strands or laugh lines and thought, well, that's it. My best days are behind me. If that sounds familiar, stop right there, because here's the jaw-dropping truth. You might be turning more heads than you did in your 20s and not even know it. Aging doesn't dim your shine. It polishes it into something richer, deeper, and frankly, irresistible. In a world obsessed with youth, we're flipping the script today. This isn't about chasing some fleeting beauty standard. It's about uncovering the signs that prove you're a good-looking older woman, even if you've been too busy living life to notice. In this video, we're diving into 6 clear, undeniable signs that your beauty isn't just holding strong, it's thriving. These aren't about wrinkle creams or trying to look 30 again. No, these are about the way you light up a space, the way people respond to you, and the quiet power you've earned through years of being you. Stick with me until the end, because by the time we're done, you might just see yourself through a whole new lens, one that celebrates every chapter of your story. Plus, I've got some real-life stories that'll make you smile, nod, and maybe even say, hey, that's me. Before we jump in, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's get started. Let's kick things off with something you might not even think about. Your energy. Ever walked into a room and felt a subtle shift, like eyes turning your way or conversations pausing for a split second? That's not random. It's your energy doing the talking before you even say a word. As an older woman, your beauty isn't just skin deep. It's in the vibe you give off. A mix of wisdom, warmth, and that I've seen it all calm that's magnetic. Think about this. In your younger years, people might have noticed you for a bold outfit or a flashy smile. But now they're drawn to something less obvious, but far more powerful. It's the way you move with purpose, the way your laugh carries a lifetime of stories, or how your presence feels like a steady anchor in a chaotic world. I've seen this firsthand with my Aunt Clara, a 68-year-old gardener with hands rough from soil and a grin that could melt ice. She doesn't wear makeup or chase trends, but at every family gathering, people, young and old, flock to her. Why? It's her energy. She radiates this quiet joy, like she's cracked life's code and wants to share the secret. Here's where it gets personal. I used to think beauty faded with age because that's what magazines told me. But watching Clara, I realized something. Energy trumps everything. If strangers strike up chats with you at the grocery store, if kids light up when you're around, or if people just seem happier in your orbit, that's a sign. Your beauty isn't loud, it's profound. So next time you catch someone lingering in your presence, don't brush it off. That's your energy working its magic. Now let's talk style. Not the follow every TikTok trend kind of style, but the kind that's uniquely yours. Ever had a younger person, maybe a cashier or a friend's daughter, say, I love your scarf, or you look so put together? That's not just politeness. It's proof your style has a timeless edge that stands out in a sea of fast fashion. As we age, the pressure to keep up can feel overwhelming. But here's the thing, good-looking older women don't chase youth. They define elegance on their terms. Take my neighbor, Mrs. Evelyn, 73, who rocks wide-brimmed hats and vintage brooches like she's stepping out of a classic film. One day I saw a 20-something barista compliment her earrings, simple pearls she's worn for decades. Evelyn laughed and said, oh, these old things, they've been with me longer than most marriages. That's the key. She owns her look, and it shows. The original piece I read about this topic leaned heavily on fashion as a sign, but I think it's more than clothes. It's attitude. Your style might be a cozy cardigan or a bold red lip. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it screams you. When you dress in a way that feels authentic, people notice. They see confidence, not conformity. So if you've ever caught a compliment on your vibe, or how you pull off something simple with flair, that's sign number 2. You're not just good looking, you're unforgettable. Here's a big one. How people talk to you. Do they lean in when you speak? Do their eyes lock on yours like they're hanging on your every word? If so, you've got a superpower that goes beyond looks. It's charisma, and it's a dead giveaway. You're a good-looking older woman. I'll let you in on a story. My friend's mom, Rosie, is 70 and a retired librarian. She's got this soft voice and a habit of pausing before she answers, like she's choosing her words carefully. Last month at a community book club, I watched her hold court without even trying. People, half her age, were nodding, smiling, asking her questions like she was the evening's guest of honor. Later, I asked her, "Rosie, how do you do that?" She shrugged and said, "I just listen first." That's it. Her beauty isn't loud or flashy. It's in how she makes you feel seen. The original content I studied mentioned eye contact as a sign, but I'd take it further. It's not just about their gaze. It's the whole vibe of the conversation. If people seek you out to chat, if they laugh a little harder at your jokes, or if they remember what you said days later, that's your charm at work. Youth might get attention with a pretty face, but you captivate with presence. Check your next interaction. See how people hang on your words. That's your beauty shining through. Let's get specific. Your face, your hair, your posture. Ever had someone say, "Your skin looks amazing," or "I wish I could pull off gray hair like you"? Those aren't throwaway lines. They're clues you're rocking features that people can't ignore. The original piece I reviewed focused on compliments about skin or hair, but I think it's deeper than that. It's about what those features say. Wrinkles aren't flaws. They're maps of laughter and resilience. Silver hair isn't old. It's a crown of experience. I met a woman named Grace at a craft fair last year. She's 76 with deep crow's feet and a spine straight as an arrow. A vendor told her, "You've got such a glow." Grace chuckled and said, "That's just sweat and good coffee." But it wasn't. It was her vitality, raw, real, and radiant. Here's my take. Society tells us aging is a loss, but I disagree. Every line, every strand, every steady step you take is a story people admire, even if they don't say it out loud. If you've ever gotten a nod for your graceful walk or a "you look healthy" comment, that's not just about looks. It's about the life you wear so well. So stand tall and own it. Your features aren't fading, they're fascinating. Confidence. It's the game changer, isn't it? If people treat you with respect, if they ask your opinion like it's gold, or if they just seem to get that you're comfortable in your skin, that's a neon sign of your beauty. Let me paint you a picture. My old boss, Helen, 65, ran a small bakery like a queen. She wasn't loud or pushy, but when she spoke, everyone listened. Customers would say, "Helen, you always know what's best." And she'd wink and say, "I've had time to figure it out." One day, a young guy, maybe 25, told her, "You're the coolest person I've met." She didn't bat an eye, just smiled and handed him a scone. That's confidence, not arrogance, but a quiet certainty that draws people in. The original text I analyzed hit on this, but I'd argue it's not just about how others react. It's how you feel. Confidence isn't something you fake. It's earned through years of triumphs and stumbles. If you've stopped apologizing for who you are, if you walk into a room without shrinking, that's your beauty at its peak. People don't just see it, they feel it. So next time someone defers to you or admires your poise, know this: your confidence is your crown. Last but not least, those sneaky glances. Ever felt someone's eyes on you, maybe at the park, a cafe, or even across a crowded room? It's not your imagination. It's a sign your beauty's still got it, and then some. Here's a story that sticks with me. My grandma, Marie, was 80 when she passed, but even in her last years, she turned heads. We'd go to the diner and waiters would linger at our table, chatting her up. Once, a little girl stared at her from 2 booths over, then whispered to her mom, "She looks like a fairy queen." Marie's hair was white as snow, her hands shaky, but her smile, pure magic. She didn't see it, but I did. People couldn't look away. The original content called this out too, but I think it's more than glances. It's the why behind them. You don't need to strut or flaunt, you just are. Maybe it's your steady gaze, your unhurried walk, or the way you laugh like you mean it. If you've ever caught a double take or a shy smile from a stranger, that's not random. That's your beauty, refined by time, pulling focus effortlessly. Let's pause for some real talk. I've shared snippets, but here are 2 full stories to drive this home. Story 1, Lila, the market queen. Lila's 69, a widow who sells jams at our local farmer's market. She's got wild curls streaked with gray and wears aprons she sews herself. Last summer, I watched a group of teens, piercings, dyed hair, the works, stop by her stall. They didn't just buy jam, they stayed giggling as she told them about her secret ingredient. Spoiler, it's love. One girl said, "You're so cool, I want to be you when I'm old." Lila blushed but kept chatting. Later she told me, "I thought they'd laugh at me, not with me." That's the thing, her energy, her style, her warmth made her a star, not her age. Story 2, Joan's coffee shop moment. Joan, 72, is my mom's friend. She's short, round, and always in bright sweaters. One day we grabbed coffee, and the barista, a guy in his 30s, kept refilling her cup for free. "You've got a sparkle," he said. Joan laughed it off, but I saw it. Her posture, her quick wit, the way she asked about his day. A woman at the next table even leaned over to say, "You remind me of my grandma. She was gorgeous." Joan didn't see herself that way, but everyone else did. Her beauty wasn't loud, it was luminous. These aren't exceptions. They're proof these signs play out every day, maybe in your life too. So there you have it, 6 clear signs you're a good-looking older woman, even if you don't realize it. Your energy pulls people in, your style sets the tone, your conversations captivate, your features tell an epic tale, your confidence commands respect, and those glances? They're the cherry on top. Aging isn't a fade out, it's a glow up, and you're living proof. The original piece I studied was great, but it skimmed the surface. I wanted you to feel this, to see yourself in these stories, to walk away knowing your beauty's not tied to a number. Here's what I've learned and what I hope you take with you. 1, beauty evolves, not ends. Stop mourning youth, start celebrating now. 2, you're enough as you are. No trends, no filters, just you. 3, people see what you don't. Trust their compliments, their glances. They're not lying. Now I want to hear from you. Which sign hit home? Have you caught someone staring or gotten a compliment that surprised you? Drop it in the comments. I read every one, and your stories fuel me. If you love this, type 6 below. If it wasn't your vibe, type 0. I'm here to grow with you. Hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs a lift. Thanks for sticking with me. You're a gem, and I'll see you in the next one.